There are no tensions in South Africa. There are tensions in France. There's burning in France. There's never been an SABC that left here and went to France and asked your president what is he going to do with tensions in France. Solve your tensions in France and stop imagining tensions in South Africa. There are no tensions here. You are living an imaginary life. You are imagining things. There are no tensions here. Which tensions? You come here, you are dreaming during the day. During the day, or there are tensions here. There are no tensions in South Africa.
About the first question, though?
For?
The first question, though? The first question?
No, we've never perpetuated hatred. A credible institution called South African Human Rights, of all the statements you want to complain about, they said these are not hate speeches. These do not fuel any violence. They might be robust, you might be scared, but that's how democracy is like in South Africa. It's robust. Sometimes we engage each other to a point you think we're even going to attack each other physically. It will not happen. So stop the imagination. There's no tension. There's no, what do you call it? Indirectly instigating violence. We've been here for 5 years. We've been speaking the same language. There's never been violence. Actually, if anything, we are the ones who go amongst violent communities and diffuse tension, especially between South Africans and fellow African brothers and sisters. We're the ones who have done that. Not through press conferences. We have gone into those communities, addressed them ourselves directly. So you are imagining a tension between black and white communities caused by EFF. It's not true. The tension that is there is an inequality which exists in South Africa. It can only be resolved by not EFF keeping quiet. No, it will be resolved by sharing the wealth. Yeah, speak, because you've got that.
No, so you think that it was my point. What I'm asking is that, yeah? What I'm telling you is that according to some people, the old people who claim that you have been fueling tensions, that was my question. I'm not coming here and saying this is the state of the country. But I'm asking you how you respond to those who believe that.
But if you say some people, and I don't know them, you don't mention their names, the only reasonable conclusion I can come to is that you're imagining things. If it's not you, the people you are with, you have a collective dreaming of things that do not exist. There are no tensions, my brother.
Yeah, I'm not making those claims mine.
You can leave your cameras here and walk the township and walk the cities. You will never find that attitude. Our people will engage you and tell you of the problems of inequality that we're experiencing in this country. That is the biggest problem. The problem of whiteness, the problem of white superiority, which think it's untouchable, and anyone that threatens its comfort, it's an enemy and must be projected as a monster. And we're not worried about that. We are making the comfortable to feel uncomfortable. And we are making the uncomfortable to feel comfortable and have hope that tomorrow will be better than today. We don't apologize about that. We want equality. We want white supremacy collapsed in South Africa. We want an equal society. If that is fueling tensions, I'm happy to fuel tensions. Thank you. Now, the land question will not be difficult to deal with in Parliament. The ANC has got a resolution that says land must be expropriated without compensation. We are going to push it. Cyril must oppose it because he wants to impress foreign investment. He wants to impress his friends. Cyril is going to have a problem, and I say this for the second time. He deviates from the ANC policy. He is going to give his enemies a weapon to destroy him in the National General Council when it comes in June. Yes, June halfway to the next conference. Because there is a plan to remove Cyril. He can deny it anyhow he so wish. He knows the truth is that he's going to be removed, he won't finish his term. Whereas he has reduced ANC votes. You can praise him because you think you are defending him. He reduced ANC vote. A darling of Daily Maverick, a darling of News 24, a darling of Sane, has reduced ANC votes 57%. The man has costed the ANC. Worse than what Zuma did to the ANC. Worse. He will still have to answer for that. He will have to answer for that. So the faction against him is well oiled, ready to attack. The cabinet, he goes around saying he's going to reduce cabinet. Good for all of us, good for South Africans, but not good for him and his factions in the ANC. They will not allow that. It's not only reducing cabinet. Cyril is caught between a rock and a hard place. Because after reducing cabinet, he has to bring credible people. The Women's League has already made a pronouncement that Batabile must come back. If Batabile comes back, it's clear Cyril has not done anything. It's not a new dawn. It's an old Vaseline. So there is a problem. The man is in crisis. Oppenheimers won't help him with that. The Ruperts won't help him with that. News 24 won't help him with that. They won't help him with factionalism. The man is in crisis. We'll see how he's going.